Alright guys, welcome to a new Call of Duty series I'm doing on my channel, and it is called the Best COD Players. So pretty much what this series is I find the best Call of Duty players on Black Ops 2, and I do that from the leaderboard system. I look at their kill-death ratio, win-loss, and I do take and incorporate their score per minute. Pretty much just their kill-death and win-loss. I don't just choose people because of high KDs. That's not really what totally attracts me. What attracts me is people that have high kill death ratios, that don't like spawn trap per se, like like really in-depth spawn trapping, with high win losses, because win loss is key. It's the most important statistic in the game. The whole point of the game is to win, and I do take score per minute into factor a little bit, not entirely a whole lot, but it is still incorporated a bit. So this right here is HorrorStoRy 2, and probably one of the best Call of Duty players on Black Ops 2. I don't know where he's been in the previous CODs. I've never heard of him until this Call of Duty. I actually got into a lobby with him once in multi-team, in combat training. I think he was just playing around solo because he didn't have a party, and so was I. And I actually sent him a message, and I was like, dude, if you ever need someone to play with, send me a message. But I guess he didn't really need anyone to play with, which is cool, fine by me. But this guy's got some insane stats. I'm not sure if I'm going to put the stats of this guy before the video starts or the ending. I'll probably put it before it starts. I haven't added that in yet, so I still need to go on Xbox and screenshot his combat record for you guys. But this guy is insane, man. His stats are ridiculous. And I was going through his recent games, and he honestly had like 5 100 pluses back to back to back to back in just his recent games. It was insane. This guy honestly should have a YouTube channel. I don't know why he doesn't, man. He puts up some really entertaining games, or he could potentially. And he uses a lot of different class setups too. I know he likes the M8, and he likes running non-lethals, but he's pretty much primarily, I think he's only a multi-team guy, to be honest with you. But this guy can put up some serious numbers, man. I'm telling you right now, this guy has truly potential to be put up some great gameplays for sure. So this right here, I believe, is a 134-2, and the game cuts out with 2 minutes left. I don't know if that's the final score or what happens, but the game just stops. So I don't know if he got more kills than 134. He could have. I just don't know. But this game looked pretty cool to watch. It was in good time limit, so I thought, hey, this is a good game to use of his. So pretty much what this I noticed about him is that when you guys see how he confronts his gun battles a lot, I'm not really going to go too depth to, break down the players, because that's not really what this series is about. It's pretty much just more of admiring the gameplay. The commentary is just kind of there as a filler. But look at what happens when he chooses his gun battles. He always chooses them at his advantage for the most part, which is a really smart idea. I know sometimes I need to do that more often myself. Sometimes I get kind of too aggressive, and I like try and take on guys head on head, where, sometimes they'll have the advantage on me. But most of his gunfights, I've noticed throughout this game, he's actually trying to make the the gunfight to his advantage, where it's on his higher ground or something like that, if you guys know what I mean. So he has the better chance of winning it, which definitely makes sense for sure. It's not like cheap or anything like that at all. It's actually playing really smart. So I really like that about his game. I also like the fact that he's actually moving around for using an LMG with like a thermal sight too. It's crazy. He's actually in these guys' face with a gun that's not really made for up close at all, which is pretty cool. And you guys can see he's on a nuclear streak here. He goes on an unstoppable. This game is so action-packed, it's not even funny. I feel like he's getting a new swarm every 5 seconds. So this is a crazy game. Something else I noticed too is that he hasn't really been farming the hardpoint a lot either. So that's always not really a bonus, but I feel like people that farm the hardpoint a lot don't really care about the win. They just want to get the points and get off. I know they only have 58 points and not up by a lot, but if you can tell by this guy's win-loss ratio that he never really loses. He's got like a 30-plus win-loss, so you can tell just by his stats that losing isn't really an option for him. And I really like guys that actually incorporate win-loss into their games and stuff like that. So, if he was going to get into a competitive game and these kids started trying, that, he'd be putting himself on the hard point, getting points and stuff like that. So that's what I really like about someone like this with such a high win-loss. It's even higher than mine, which is crazy, because you hardly see people around with higher win-losses than mine, which is, always nice to see. But this gameplay is getting pretty close to winding up. So tell me what you guys kind of think of this new series. I know I haven't really told you guys about it yet. It's just brand new. But it's pretty much just going to be putting the best COD players that I can find on Black Ops 2 putting their gameplays up and pretty much me just commentating over them. So it's pretty much a new series that I thought of. I don't know, I thought it was pretty cool. You guys get to see some other gameplay. It's not just mine, and a lot more entertaining gameplay, because I honestly could not put up numbers like this guy does. He puts up some really good high quality games as well. So if you guys like the idea of the series, let me know. I don't think anyone else on YouTube is doing this series, so it's actually pretty cool to be doing a series that no one else is doing that I don't know, I thought it was pretty cool. And this is where the game ends, and he goes 134-2 at this point, and there's still 2 minutes left. But anyways, leave some feedback. Tell me what you guys think. Have a nice day, guys. Peace.